tour today of UCF. UCF stands for University of Central Florida. It is also known as Under Construction Forever. It was originally founded in 1842 by Columbus.
I'm jaywalking. Who's the first person to jaywalk?
The first person to jaywalk.
Guys, there's a Pikachu.
Was actually the first person to invent Pokemon.
Oh, I thought it was with farm equipment.
In all seriousness, these are emergency buttons on campus so that if you're walking late at night and someone is attacking you or something, if you hit the button, the security will be there very quickly.
It's your Psych 2 classes before they leave for college.
Go on the senior slideshow.
Next year we're gonna send this video to them.
This should be in the senior slideshow for next year for when we're senior.
If you do the honors college at UCF, what is the building?
It is an honors
I
college.
don't know, actually, to tell you the truth. I wasn't invited. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm sorry.
It's over there.
Steve.
Are you sure you want to go to college if you can't read yet?
Well, I'm working on it.
That one too.
Some people who probably shouldn't be at college call it you can't finish. I don't know why they can't finish. Probably because they don't show up to class. I'm not sure. This is the first parking lot at UCF right here. It might actually be the first parking lot. I don't know. It's a pretty ghost raid. This is a raid for Pokemon that requires at least 6 players. But you guys are probably not tall, big enough to be able to do it. So we're just gonna keep going.
You have to be tall?
I mean, big enough, like you have to have a higher level.
Can you like sit?
I sat on the painting and they got mad.
You what?
I sat on a painting and they got really mad at me.
She's lying. If you believe, you can always hear the music. The music was inside you all along. This right here is a sticker that was placed just for Sarah's arrival. It's to indicate that she can go up the pathway.
But I like how
Just for Sarah.
left there's a staircase.
Well, specifically, this leads to a 5-star Latios raid, but that's not the reason why I chose it. Or is it? This is gonna be Trevor Colburn Hall.
What's that?
I don't know, I just read it off the sign for the first time ever. Hall, I'm assuming. I actually have been in there. That's where my advising was for my first year. First year advising. Your first year you'll have an advisor. They'll help guide you and determine what classes you should take.
Are you our advisor?
No, definitely not. This is the first map that was ever created in the history of the world. It's from 32 BC. It was designed in Jesus' workshop. And then placed
With the
here
elves.
waiting for UCF to be built, so it would make sense. The people in Jesus' time were very confused. What is this? Do you see a sculpture? Sarah, there's really nothing there. It's just grass. Yellow thing. They have an eye surgery too. Dominate.
What is the conspiracy theory behind the sculptures throughout school?
Oh, there's many stories about it. I could tell you, but I might have to kill you. These 4 stories. I don't know. I just know that there's 4 levels, so one of them might be underground. I'm not sure. It's very nice in there. If you need a book, like any old weird book, they totally have all the weird books. But
Do we have any normal books?
they have lots of. I don't know. I don't know how many fiction books they actually have. I'm sure they have plenty, but a lot of it is like academic literature in there, and it's also a really great quiet place to study. They have like rooms and tons of computers. So if you're somebody who can't sit in your dorm. You see all the computer areas, more computer areas over there.
It's my last wish to tour UCF. And that's why we're here.
Give it a second.
Cram for the exam.
I just saw something that you guys would be interested in.
It's around my birthday.
Yeah, see? Computer availability, so 5 floors. Sorry, I was wrong.
So the 5th floor has no computers? Is there's 7 out of 17 being used?
That's available.
Oh, okay.
Every time we get to it. I was telling you guys my capture the flag story. This is where the line was.
Wait, what happened?
When we to capture the flag. last
line
year.
to start?
This was the line, like this is like their side versus our side. This was like the.
Like, could you do it anywhere on campus?
We did it one night at like midnight. We had like 100 people involved. It was crazy. Capture the flag.
Look.
All of them. But what happened is that I made everyone feel bad with my awesomeness, and so they decided to put other people up instead. So that way people wouldn't feel bad. One thing is that I care too much about others.
You can definitely see that.
This building. Let's go see what this is. But I know that this is the building that I had to do all of my terrible classes in. And there's a cool pendulum in there. It does
There's a sign for me,
smell
not a
very old.
sticker.
There is a whole stein this time for Sarah.
There's a Stein.
Oh, this is the mathematical.
sign for
This is the mathematical sciences building. That's why I didn't do well in there, I guess. Out in there, and not bad. It just smells musty, like old.
It smells old, and old is
True
bad.
fact.
So it smells bad.
Every preacher would stand here and yell things at people that were walking by.
Oh, like when the people in the boxes?
People would argue with him, and then they would fight, and then we would all stand around watching and laugh.
Would you point?
There wasn't a lot of pointing because you didn't want the guy to start yelling at you.
Oh.
He called people some bad things.
Is it bad because it's 2 stories?
No, I just I wish I could show you one, but they have people in them. They're not. I don't know. I just don't like them. I don't like the style of the room. I think you share it with 4 people, and like 2 people are in each room, and then there's like a little living area together. But I really didn't like it in there. I visited someone who had an Apollo dorm.
That's art you can sit on.
Oh, that is art you can sit on. Oh,
All
God.
these benches. These are cool benches.
The Kamansky tree.
Is it comfortable?
Don't touch it. If you touch it, bad things will happen.
Do not touch it.
I'm joking. I have no idea. How is it? Comfortable?
I wish I could sit in the chair.
Good mail.
Frick. Was
This
created.
actually wasn't created. It was here before creation.
No, the Egyptians created it,
Oh, okay.
and then it was teleported via the TARDIS.
Oh, great. Right on. You don't recommend doing that?
No, because you don't really get a time to make a lot of connections on campus and with people. So this is Libra. This art just spontaneously rose from the ground. No one knows where it came from. It is actually not created by UCF students. Actually, no one knows who created it because, like I said, it just rose from the dirt. But they painted it blue because they didn't like the color. It was originally an orange, and it was kind of ugly. So
blue
in
and orange.
1983, they painted it blue, and you can see that it definitely complements the other things that also grew out of the ground, which were originally blue.
What do you recommend is the best way to get around campus? Besides on foot?
Well, a lot of people do a longboard, but I am clumsy, so I don't recommend that if you're clumsy too.
What about rollerblades?
I would not do roller. I don't know. I guess so. If you're good at rollerblading,
I am great at rollerblading.
I was not good at rollerblading.
Like, is it like a division thing? Like, Paul is the bigger one, and there's something smaller inside?
Nope. These are all just named after different counties in Florida. I would get them out here. I would walk this way. So we would walk this way. It was about at this point that I would start wondering, why do I hate people so much? Sometimes people would try and smile at me or talk to me. I would just put my headphones on, and this is how I walked around school. It prevented people from talking to me, which I thoroughly enjoyed. One time I ran into a friend and they asked, why are you so angry? And I said, I'm not angry. They said, you look so angry. And I said, it's because I hate people and I don't want them to interact with me. So you can see why I had trouble making friends.
What is the best way to pass time on campus?
It depends on if you live in the dorm or not. If you're close enough, you can go hang back out at your dorm, which is just like going home. Or you can hang out in the library. Some people like to, it's all ripped up right now, but by the fountain's a really pretty place. And so some people like to sleep out there or read out there. Some people do yoga out there. Depends on how hot it is. Obviously, it's pretty hot right now, and I wouldn't want to go sit out there.
Was it usually this temperature when you were outside?
It's a pretty average temperature, yeah. John T. Washington. That's the whole like little hallway
It's
with all the
Washington's
buildings
father.
and stuff.
First
That
it
used
was
to be
John,
the
then
only.
it was George.
That used to be the only bookstore on campus.
Oh, look, there's Mom.
The stormtrooper was freaking out. picks out out here. So like,
Where?
a lot of those off campus housing. A lot of them will provide shuttles back and forth to campus, so you don't actually have to try and find a parking spot.
Wow. Would you recommend that for people who don't drive?
Yeah, that's the first solar panel that ever existed. But like, I know there have been incidents of squirrel bites.
Is it like a bee where if you sting them you die?
If the squirrel bites a person, dies? No. Now we're traveling to the most famous bookstore on all of campus. This bookstore is the site of one of the battles in Ghostbusters 3, a movie that never actually was released in theaters because it was so psychologically damaging to those who watched it, they never recovered.
Wow.
This is the UCF arena. It was in this very arena that Voldemort, in a secret attack,